So see, my boy and I neck and neck when it comes to the MVP right now. Mr. Vic. Hey, Rogers in there too. Antonio. Uh, Tequila? Okay. John Lynch. Who else we got in here? Mel Renfro. Yeah, Vic and Moss definitely taking that. Okay, Revis up in there. My boy Caleb Farley. I thought he would have been a little bit higher, but got all these legends I consider rookies. My boy he ain't even got a vote. Oh man, that's cold. Finally got me a linebacker up in this thing. All right. I have second in points scored. Yup. Yup. What up, bye?
Today, in Green Bay, Wisconsin. It's week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the
Right.
NFL season is here, and we're underway.
They got the yearly award stats up now, so folks will start looking at that.
Had he gone down to a knee, maybe shy of there at the 24. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they'll be led out by the man running the show,
Throwing the
their
back.
quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule.
I think I messed that up.
First carry now for Nick Chubb. He's got a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. And Charles, this defense, I have to
got
imagine,
Tandy,
kind
bro.
of
Numbers
licking its
around.
chops when you get a chance to face a team that's lost 3 straight.
And my surprise was listening to their head coach in his weekly presser, because normally you and I see guys that get up there and say, everybody's a threat any given Sunday.
Push him over.
But he was asked if this might be a trap game, and he essentially said he didn't see anything to worry about. Now, normally you say that to your team, but you don't tell us. You definitely don't say it to the media.
Now Montana. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Joe Montana here going to the air on first down.
Come on. Come on, dog. Nobody got them, man.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
To throw again on 2nd down, Montana.
There we go.
They'll wind up losing
6 foes lift up.
on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Here's Montana to throw. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
When she under my arms.
Losing a couple yards here on the play, and that's going to bring up the 4th down. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line.
My finger slipped.
Pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. They'll be led out by their Pro Bowl quarterback. 3rd season now out of Oklahoma, the former #1 overall pick, of course, Kyler Murray. Murray now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'm expecting that long.
Facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. It's a big play there for Green Bay.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Murray now on 1st down. Complete to Newsom. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Here's 2nd and 5 now for the 37. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Diesel dog playing with my name. That's just lethal dog. Don Corleone. Trust me, at the top it isn't lonely.
Murray now. They're going deep for Hill. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill.
Hey.
His 21st first
For
touchdown of the
Tiffy,
season.
dog.
And the Packers have taken
With the
the
Tiffy,
early lead.
dog.
One of the keys to their long winning streak
Hey.
has been scoring first. An
10
ideal
piece
drive
for
right there, getting the first 6 points of the
getting
ball
me
game.
to get
Do you
off.
go
I
back to our
just
meeting with the
wait.
offensive coordinator?
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in
What
attack mode for these long games.
Oh,
They continue
hey.
that in this one.
Set
Whoa.
down to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Down there. Get off me. Get off me, little boy.
And makes it
Oh.
across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
I just feel like that's in my memories.
Seattle's offense
Scary.
coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season.
Oh, hey, that boy that's gonna give him a start, dog. He playing like that.
Since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep
She
up
said,
here
"Oh, you
because
rich,
to
Rick."
me, this ship is about ready to
Caught
go
me
out
big
of
fish.
port. These
I
next
say go the
couple
other way.
games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5.
Come on, cuz. Come on.
Maybe
You
they start
supposed to be
believing in
there.
themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Shotgun. Here's Montana. And it's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free.
Job, boy.
And it brings up 4th down. Here's Jack Fox now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Saw you last night, but didn't get. Oh.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Now Hill to return it. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. They are, for the moment, the best team in football, 9-0 entering play here. And Charles, I don't know if we'd call them a surprise. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there. And it's
That's a cover
down.
one, bro. So that means y'all just missed
Well
y'all
behind
a
the
lot.
sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Another try after the 1st down sack. Murray. That's complete to Sanders. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. Now Murray. He's going to air one out. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
We got plenty of fight.
Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. 8th touchdown now on the season. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Point after here coming up. And it's good to make it 14 now.
Heavy.
So they only needed 3 plays.
In the
on that
22
drive.
May.
And it ends with a Packers touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks take back over. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 6 yards left on second down. To throw is Montana. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And this one will be brought back to the 22. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hand.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates, find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. Into the secondary, past the 40, and all the way up to the 46.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Dang. Come on. Ah, that was so weak, bro.
He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
And that's patience to be admired right there, because he looks left, looks right, and waits for the right guy to come open, spots him in the middle of the field, and delivers.
1st and 10 for Montana and company. Looking sideline, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the
On house
incompletion there,
arrest.
that should give them something to build on and maybe
Screaming
turn
no
the tide.
contest.
On 2nd and 10, Montana completing it to the right side, Johnson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. They'll run with Chubb. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
On house arrest.
2nd and goal.
Feeding no contest.
And it brings up 3rd. Operating out of the gun, here's Montana.
Feeding no contest.
And they got to him again. Able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So out now is goes the Seattle field goal team. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And his kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board.
Priority alert for good for the case.
Now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they get the ball back for the offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before that happens.
On house arrest. Pleading no contest.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than me. No doubt about it.
Pleading no contest.
And he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites,
no contest.
Everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and playing. Can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage. Doesn't matter if it's a weak team you're playing or not. Look, when I talk with one of the best golfers of all time, he told me he never played against the field. He just played against himself and his own standard.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Seahawks
Felt like we had that, but all right.
in outstanding field position. And, partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. Right? There's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back
It should have been a
very successful
skull.
coach in the league.
It should have been.
Told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And he ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscore. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the be aggressive chant behind him, and he listened to it.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Montana.
Come on, dog. That's you. What the fuck you doing? You got the flag.
And he is out of bounds.
All up on that fool.
10. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. They will look to throw Montana toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end pass rush. They've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync.
Oh, Taquillo.
Good defense.
And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. It's their quarterback. Touchdown number 15 of the year.
I was just on this ride, dog.
Score here, the final minute of the first
I on the
half.
good side.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center.
And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. And it's also how you establish leadership by playing that well. 3 touchdown passes, that's the way to lead.
Now he's just hoping for number 4. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing now is Murray. He's going to air one out.
Bro, ain't no way. Oh, fool.
Into a double
Ain't
team,
no
and it's
fucking
intercepted.
way, dog. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way he as fast as that, man.
And the Seahawks will take over here as they get out to the 43-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He can have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
You definitely would like to have hit on that one because now you've got 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
He's going to float this over the middle, deep.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Virginia Tech, Caleb Farley.
That's my Ricky. That's my Ricky cornerback.
So we're at halftime here at Lambeau. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go.
Doom, doom.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And it takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
All right, let me get my boy run game up, dog.
Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center.
And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right?
As soon as I say something.
Had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little, kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the 3rd quarter.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Steps away to his left. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of it, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. On first down. Done. And he went nowhere. He went backwards. Back to the 33. 2 yards the loss. 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
And he wisely will throw that one away. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet. But they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Shotgun now for Murray. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
That's a touchdown. Come on. Nah, come on, bro.
To let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up.
Oh, no, that's a touchdown, bro. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Come on.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They're going for it. Hits Murray.
Shit.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And he has not
Damn,
really
man.
been
It
able
took
to
the
have a lot of
touchdown away
comfort back
from
there
me.
in the pocket. Pressure's been on 1st down, Montana. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. The Seahawks send out their punter.
Lord, please let my problems disappear like Ron Mercer.
And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
Oh, substitute. I don't need him that bad.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't. He's got him in, complete. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 81 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. Is up to 18 now. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Montana's throw complete there to Johnson.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Johnson with a burst, a 1st down.
I think just gonna let him run right past you, dog. Come on now.
44-yard line.
And that was a
We
glitch,
talk
bro.
all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is
bullshit.
dictating What they need to do, where they are in this game, they got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Back to throw again. Quick completion here to Johnson. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Again, he'll drop to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete.
Well said, dog.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Montana. There he goes, right side. The 40. Past the 20. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I would play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give the defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
There's a throw to his running back. It's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll make it 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Seahawks on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man on the
Come on, Davion White, bro.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Now a throw here to his...
We need to hit out passing yard, Mark. Yeah.
Running back. A second broken tackle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On 2nd and 7, Montana. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Y'all gonna get a bro for like 30-something years to throw the ball, of course.
His third touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find
what I'm talking about, dog. Wow.
Yeah, this game's pretty much done
like
for
this.
them.
Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Murray, he's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught at the 1. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Packers
outside.
Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Packers are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. They'll run on 1st down. It's done. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. On 2nd and 12, Murray. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Murray. And going deep for Hill. And this is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Complete. It's Johnson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. He'll drop to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And out across midfield down to the 45.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make the play.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And going deep for Hill. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
It got his man complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Extra point forthcoming. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
Boy, that completion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Had to look that one in one-handed, able to do so, and ends up picking up a first down as well.
And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. 2nd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked off at about the 31. And into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick-6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? And he said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. Might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Green Bay, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.